Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in South Charleston at the Rec Center, better known to the locals as the Dolly Parton Domes, here for this matchup between the Capital Cougars and the South Charleston Black Eagles. The lineups have been set. We have Zane Saunders, Tavares Porter, Isaiah Scott, Eliza Martin, Roman Kellum, and Dashad Williams starting for South Charleston. For the Capital Cougars visiting, we have David Robinson, Devin Hale, Grant Barkley, Elijah Bennett, and Trey Scruggs. Lineups are out. We're about to take the tip here. Tip is up. It's going to go to South Charleston. Possession arrow go the other way. And we're underway with some high school basketball here on this beautiful Tuesday night in the capital city. South Charleston made it to the quarterfinals, I believe the semifinals last year of the state tournament. They had a great team led by a lot of these guys that are starting tonight. They are expected to have a great season again coming in here tonight. A lot of athleticism from both teams. It should be some high-flying action, a lot of fun. A lot of size and speed for the South Charleston team. They're going to take it inside. That's going to be Roman Kellum with the up and under. He's going to score the first bucket of the night with 7:28 to go. Nice little 32-second possession, something the coach loves to see. Capital looks to strike quick. They throw a nice pass. That's going to be number 5, Elijah Bennett with the layup. David Robinson on the assist. We saw a lot of him last year on HDMedia, seeing a good number of his games, and he is a baller, as they say. He can dribble, shoot, drive, play defense. He does it all. South Charleston going to slow it down. They pass it around looking for something back up. Going to be a nice reverse layup as he falls to the floor. That's number 22, Malcolm Brown with the basket. South Charleston comes out in the press, and that's Roman Kellum tipping it out of bounds. He's got that long reach. He's listed at 6'6", and he's every inch of that, I promise you. If he gets on the fast break, you'll see a nice slam dunk from him coming up. Capital maintains possession. going to be Robinson. Lost his handle in the lane there. Turnover coming back the other way for South Charleston. Good defense on the other end by Deshaun Williams. Everything looking to go inside so far for both teams. Kellum wants it again down on the block. He's going to go up for it. He's going to put it up on the left hand, but no good. Rebound's going to be hauled in by Grant Barkley. Three-pointer off the mark from Devin Hale. Coming back the other way for South Charleston. I told you both teams can run. We could see it there. The refs are letting them play. Nice shot from the baseline. That's going to be number 5, Elijah Bennett with the bucket. South Charleston slowing it down now, running some set plays. The answer is going to come. That's going to be number 22, Malcolm Brown from downtown. He hits the three to go up 7-4 with 5:20 to play. South Charleston staying in this three-quarter court trap, bringing the pressure to Capital early. Good hard defense by Brown. He gets the turnover. It's going to come back the other way. Deshaun Williams with the steal. Three goes up from the exact same spot, but that's going to be long for number 5, Elijah Martin. I told you he could fly, and there it is. Roman Kellum takes one step down the lane with a two-hand slam, and they're out to a 9-4 lead early here in the first quarter. The house is packed, and you can feel the fans are loving it. Capital's coach is not. He's going to need a timeout. And we'll be back after this.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagle's Nest Restaurant and Lounge. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagle's Nest Restaurant just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to HDmedia Game Day broadcast here live at the South Charleston Rec Center, where Roman Kellum just led down the lane for a two-hand slam, going up 9-4 with 4:40 to play. Capital's coach didn't like it. They took a timeout. That's where we're at. Capital going to look to loosen the deficit here. Nice kick on the baseline drive. That's going to be a three up and good. Elijah Bennett from downtown. Both teams can shoot. Both teams have a lot of speed, a lot of size. Has been nonstop action so far. No fouls in the game. The only stoppage has been the timeout and a couple tip balls out of bounds. Might get our first call here. They're going to call it on the floor. It's going to be number 5, Elijah Martin, picking up the blocking call. It was on the shot, so that's going to send David Robinson to the line to shoot 2. First one is up, and nothing but net for Robinson. Great atmosphere here at the Charleston Rec Center. Always a great crowd, great matchup between these two schools, so we're glad we can bring it to you live. Robinson 1 for 2 on the line, but that's going to be tipped out of bounds by Roman Kellum. It'll stay Capital ball. So far, South Charleston staying in the man-to-man defense that they've done every time it's been on this side of the half court. They get the stop, and the rebound on the shot's going to go to Zane Saunders. He's a big body that can handle, too. He's going to get hand checked by David Robinson at three-quarter court, and they'll have a side out of bounds. So far, 1 foul on each team, nowhere near any of the bonuses yet. 3:52 to play in the first, 9-8. Home team lead for South Charleston. South Charleston has been really patient working the half-court game so far on offense on every drive that they've had. Saunders is going to drive the lane. It's going to get tipped. They're going to say no. He's getting called for the charge first. Zane Saunders picks up the foul. Is number 0 for Capital. Stood in the lane. I don't have a name for him, and I apologize for that. Unfortunately, the rosters I got before the game only included 5 players from Capital, so we'll be using numbers moving forward. South Charleston comes out with the press, and it works. Steal's going to be by Saunders. He's going to get it up court. Nice little up and under. Won't go for Malcolm Brown. It falls short. Sophomore David Robinson now looking to do some work. He drives the lane. He's going to get it on the nice little floater. Robinson for 2. Capital coming out in their own man-to-man press now. That's Capital's first lead of the game as they go up 10-9 with 2:52 to play. Shawty Williams takes it. Going to be off the mark. Trey Scruggs on the rebound. Beautiful pass by Robinson to Elijah Bennett underneath for the layup. They have quite the connection. That's 2 beautiful passes from Robinson on both of Elijah Bennett's buckets. 3-point lead now for the Cougars. Three-pointer goes up. That's off the mark. Coming back the other way for Capital. Dashad Williams trying to get going. He just can't get it, though. A couple of his shots have fallen short. That one's not going to fall short. Grant Bailey drives baseline. He had the much bigger defender on him, and he goes up and over the top. South Charleston coach not liking it. They're going to take the timeout. And we'll be back after this.
Serving the area one truck at a time for over 60 years, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is in your neighborhood each and every day working to keep your family warm and comfortable. With cooler days ahead and winter right around the corner, now's the time to schedule your home HVAC system tune-up and preventive maintenance. If you need a new system and received a quote from another company, give Mullen a chance to take a second look. Right now we're offering 0% financing on a new Ream home system and includes a 10-year worry-free warranty. Remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming off the South Charleston timeout. There's a nice baseline drive by Grant Barkley to go up over the much bigger defender, Zane Saunders. Puts them up 5 with 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. South Charleston controlled the tempo early. Capital has answered the call, though, and they've controlled ever since. South Charleston's been stuck at 9 for quite a while. They're going to look to change that on this possession. Dashad Williams from downtown gets the roll, won't go. Saunders on the rebound. Puts it up twice, can't get it to fall. That's going to be a foul on number 0 of Capital. First one goes no good. A couple of subs coming in the game now for Capital. A lot of running in this game, a lot of back and forth action, only a few stoppages so far. Got to keep the players fresh if you're a coach. Second attempt for Saunders coming from a strike. He'll get that one to fall. It'll be a 14-10 lead for Capital. Referees have a few issues. They're going to go check with the scorekeeper. A little bit of confusion on the books on who the players are, what their numbers are. So the scorekeeper can't get it right, and unfortunately neither can I. So for that reason, we only have 5 names and numbers to go along with the Capital players. Temper's getting heated between the coaches and the scorekeepers. Crowd getting restless. They had a lot of action in the first 6 minutes of this game. Now slowed down for a official's timeout, taking the sails right out of the building. South Charleston coach Josh Daniels walking over, talking to his players. This year, Capital was demoted to AAA due to the constraints of sports, so that should bode them well. They were a contender and a competitor last year at the Quad A level, so you think with the athleticism they have, the size, the speed, that they're going to fare pretty well in that AAA class. We know there are a lot of good other teams around the state, though, so it won't be an easy walk in the park for them. But early in the season, only the second game for some teams, first game for others. You have to think they got a pretty good shot at a run at a district, maybe even a state title. Last year we got the luck of getting to see Morgantown come in here early. We know they always produce up at University High School, and they will have a great squad coming back this year. So a lot of action around the state. HDMedia is going to bring you plenty of games. You can sit back in your comfy recliner if you can't make it out to a great atmosphere like we have here tonight. And you get to listen to my beautiful voice, and for that we thank you. And now we can thank the refs for sorting out whatever issues they had going on over at the score table. It's going to end up being a technical because I believe it will be a technical because a player who was not registered went into the game. So that's going to be 2 shots and the ball for South Charleston. That's going to be Dashad Williams shooting them. He'll come up short on the first one. Shoddy, as he's known around the school from what I'm told, he's a great athlete. He's having trouble finding the bottom of that net tonight so far. He gets it on that second one, though. We got to watch him a lot last year. His size and speed, great ball handling. He can shoot it. He can take it to the rim. If he gets cooking here, it's going to be a lot of action. Hopefully that happens in the second quarter. Actually, it's still the first quarter. That timeout was so long. I apologize. Well, we're back underway with some real basketball now after all that talk. It'll be South Charleston's ball down 3. Shawnee Williams going to drive. He's going to get it to go, and he's going to get a chance at a three-point play. Just when I said they should have let him get cooking, he's in the kitchen and he's flipping the eggs. He's going to go to the foul line to shoot one. Has a chance to tie this ball game up with 1:37 to go in the first. Roman Kellum looking back at the ref, talking to him a little bit. There was some pushing and shoving at the top of the key on the play. Not going to matter. Refs are going to let him say play on. Roman Kellum causes some confusion in there. Can't come away with offensive rebound. But he's going to get called for the reach-in as the loose ball was on the floor. Capital will get the possession. They're leading 1. 90 seconds to go here in the first. David Robinson's going to call his own number. He's going to go high off the glass. Can't get it to go. Saunders on the rebound. Such a luxury for these South Charleston coaches. When you got a guy like Saunders who can get the rebound, go coast to coast with it, not needing to involve anyone, he gets the layup off the right-hand side. Listed as 6'7", he certainly handles like a point guard. Robinson throws the floater on the pick and roll. Roll wasn't there, though. Saunders with the steal, and Kellum with his second dunk of the game. And he puts him up 3 with under a minute to play here. It's a high-scoring first quarter. 17-14, clock ticking under 40 seconds now. Going to be a little stutter step by David Robinson. Feet got going before the ball hit the floor. He's going to get called for the travel. South Charleston student section affectionately telling David Robinson he can't do that. The refs would agree. It'll be South Charleston ball up 3. See if they elect to play for the last shot or if they want to try to get a 2-for-1 here. Going to be man-to-man pressure from Capital. Call in from Josh Daniels said 1 shot. That's what it'll look like. Under 20. Ball's going to get called on the floor. Going to be number 0 for the reach-in foul. Maybe got him with the body. Tavares Porter, the one taking it down the lane. I'm going to say he was on the floor, but I believe we're in the bonus, so he's going to get to shoot 2. Porter's first shot, nice and smooth. Nothing but net. Porter goes 2 for 2 from the line, puts him up 19-14 with 17 to play. Capital now going to have a shot at the last bucket of the game. Under 6, they got to get moving. Three-pointer's going to go up. That's going to be off the iron. No good, but David Robinson there for the putback rebound off Elijah Bennett's miss. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. South Charleston 16, Capital. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Craig Broman here with HDMedia Gameday, bringing you this great Tuesday night basketball matchup between the Capital Cougars and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Nice little putback for the Capital Cougars at the end of the first quarter, right at the buzzer by David Robinson. Took it to a 16-19 deficit for them. Home team leading by 3. It'll be Capital ball to start the second quarter. Shouldn't be anyone in foul trouble yet. Should be a lot of good ball left to play. Both teams can still play wide open and aggressive. Refs really letting them play in that first quarter. They want to see what these guys got. Ton of athleticism on the floor for both teams. David Robinson shot off the mark. Offensive rebound was grabbed by Capital and then hit out of bounds by Killam, and that'll stay Capital ball. Capital pulls it out. They're going to look to set their offense. Has a wide open floor. Robinson decides not to take it. Baseline drive by Barkley went off the mark on his pass there. We'll go back South Charleston way. Zane Saunders down the right-hand side. He got the long stride, goes up and under on the reverse layup. Can't get it to fall, though. Robinson on the rebound. He goes coast to coast. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to pick up the foul. Or he's going to draw the foul, I should say. I believe the foul's going to go on Elijah Martin, number 5. It'll be on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds under the basket for Capital. Robinson, a little sidestep. He's off the mark, and that's going to be a Saunders rebound. Both teams cold to start the second. No scoring in this quarter for the first minute 15. Some good man-to-man defense there, though. David Robinson knocking it out of bounds. Tavares Porter going to bring it up the court for the Black Eagles. with as fast as this Black Eagles team can be, they're really good at pulling it back out and letting it go. Number 0 for Capital got called for holding Roman Kellum underneath. It'll be a inbound out under the basket. I believe that's number 0's second foul of the game. Corner 3 goes up. That's going to be off the mark and long. Going to bounce to Barkley. He's going to go the other way with it. They got numbers. He's going to go up. Got some body contact. Refs are going to let him play. Been a lot of contact all night long. They're letting it go. I love to see that kind of basketball. Reminds you of the good glory days of the Big East. Smart play there by number 5. Elijah Martin was going out of bounds. Lost the handle. Throws it off the Capital player. It'll stay South Charleston ball. Some confusion. I think maybe the ball got wet along the sideline there. They're going to bring a towel out, dry it off. Gives the players a moment here to catch their breath. As the first minute 56 has been action-packed here in the second. No points scored so far in this second quarter. A lot of shots, a lot of good defense, a lot of running. South Charleston going to maintain possession once they get that ball nice and dry. Might be saying it's too slippery. Might be going to get another one. They sent someone from the bench back to the locker room area. So far, this is the second long stoppage by these refs for some issues that have come in the game. The man in the stripes bounces it, says this one's good, we'll play on. South Charleston inbounds it to Kellum. He's been the hot hand early, him and Saunders. Kellum's going to get pushed by number 1, David Robinson. He's got to be careful. That's his second foul with 6 minutes to play in the second. He's not a guy that Capital can afford to get into foul trouble. Being on the floor call will just be an out-of-bounds inbound pass for the Black Eagles. Saunders for 3. He's off the mark. Kellum on the rebound. Can't get it to go. Gets his own offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the putback. I believe they're going to call that on number 5, Elijah Bennett. He'll pick up a foul. That'll send Kellum to the line to shoot 2. Large lineup for the South Charleston squad here. They got 4 guys that are 6'3" or larger. They get a bulk of the playing time. Really hard to get offensive rebound, or they get a lot of offensive rebounds because of that size. But with that size, they also have athleticism. So they're a great team to watch as we'll, get going early on in this season. We're still, on the beginning side of the basketball season here. A couple scrimmages have been had, but I believe this is South Charleston's second game and Capital Cougars' first game on the books. 0 for 2 from the line. Still no scoring here in the second. Had a high-scoring first half, and we're stalemated 0-0 or in the first quarter. Stalemated 0-0 here in the second. Capital working against the zone. They go wide. South Charleston switches back to man in the mid-play. Try to get a pass underneath. It's going to be stolen by South Charleston. And that's going to be number 5, Elijah Martin, dragging his foot as he tried to shake the defender. And he'll go back to Capital. Standing room only crowd here at the Dolly Parton Center. Dolly Parton Dome, I apologize for the locals, as they call it. Turnover for Robinson going the other way. It's going to be Dashad Williams got the pass up the court. He gets fouled on the shot. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Williams' first shot. Up and in. He's going to get the first points of the second quarter here. Hopefully that opens it up and we can get some scoring like we had in the first quarter. Williams gets the roll. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. They take a 5-point lead. That's going to be timeout for South Charleston. 5:06 to play in the second quarter. We're going to stick here as they take this timeout. The home team has the 5-point lead. Great night for some high school sports on HDMedia. Always good to stream you some games. Football, they did a lot of soccer this year. Now we're into basketball season. We hope you join us throughout the season. And if you can't join us, certainly come down to the live atmosphere. It's a great environment here every time we come in. A lot of other high school gyms around the area provide that same feel. Come out and support the local kids, local teams. Cheer on your squad. Early in the season, coaches need to take a few extra timeouts here and there to talk to their guys, get them going, and that's exactly what Josh Daniels did. As they go back on the defensive. Deep three-pointer is going to be up, and that's going to be an air ball for Elijah Bennett. He started off hot with a couple baskets on passes from Robinson. Hasn't been able to get going in the second. Going to be another air ball coming the other way for Elijah Martin, number 5 of South Charleston. Back-to-back air ball is not what you want to see if you're a coach or a fan. Little extended zone press, 1-3-1 coming. They break the press, get it across half court. A lot of confusion. Three's going to go up by Barkley. He's going to get it to go nothing but net. Grant Barkley for 3. He's having himself a night early on. Cuts the deficit to 2 for Capital. South Charleston going to look for an answer. Kellum has the size advantage inside. They can't get it to him. Barkley on the steal. He's going to go with a nice soft layup. He's going to tie it up with 4:06 to go in the second. Kellum's going to go to the lane, take it himself, and he's going to slam it home. That's his third dunk of the game. He gives a shush and cry. It's the crowd. Not sure he's quieting. It's his home crowd. And what a shot high off the glass on the floater. That's going to be number 2, Devin Hale, getting the bucket. Number 11, Roman Kellum, is going to get called for the foul. I apologize if I gave that dunk to Saunders on the last one. I did mean Kellum. He was the one that did drive the lane and dunk it, and he's also the one that got picked up on the foul call. Talking with the officials. He doesn't understand what's going on. I believe it was a foul call on the shot. So that should allow Devin Hale to shoot 1. And there was a technical given. I don't know on who or for what. But that will send Dashad Williams to the line after Hale shoots 2. Not sure what happened, what was said. Didn't see anything flagrant, so you got to assume it was some words that the ref heard. Hale's not going to be able to connect on his shot. That'll send Williams to the line to shoot 2. They will be technical, so it should go back to South Charleston ball after the shots from Williams. Ooh. Second free throw in a row that he hits the front of the iron, back of the iron, but he gets the roll on both. Always a good shot if it is in line, which it was, so he gets that roll. Doesn't get the roll on that one. Just slightly short there on that foul shot. 3:45 to play after a little bit of foul confusion. It's 24-23 home team. South Charleston going to look to extend their lead. That's going to be Barkley playing some hard defense. No foul called, even though there are a couple bodies. And that's going to be number 25, Aiden Grayley, called for the travel. I think South Charleston coaches wanted a foul from Barkley. They didn't get it, and then Grayley turns it over, coming back the other way. Going to be a hand check there. I believe that's going to be Grayley picked up on that one. South Charleston coaches throwing their hands up in the air. They don't think he did much. Grayley agrees with them. And we're going to get a timeout from the Capital coach. We'll be back after this.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Had a turnover and a quick foul call on South Charleston right before the timeout. Capital wanted to talk it over. That's where we're at. See where we go to from here. 24-23 game, 3:20 to play in the second quarter. I promised you early on in the broadcast there'd be some high-flying action, a lot of speed, and we've seen that with a couple dunks here from Roman Kellum. I believe he has 3 of them. Getting electric in the building. Barkley's had a few of his own as he drives to the rim. He tries to get a little 12-foot floater, and that's going to be a foul pickup on Aiden Grayley. He picks up 2 fouls in less than a minute. Looks like he's going to go take a seat after the foul shots. Barkley can't get the first shot to go. Long off the back of the rim. Robinson has been out for a long period of time for this Capital Cougar team. He's a big part of their offense. Barkley gets the second one to go. He's having himself a night. 24-24. Knotted up at the 3-minute mark. Saunders with the big long strides down the lane again on the right side. He can't get it to go, though. Barkley looking for the deep 3. That's going to be off the mark. That's going to be an offensive rebound. Pulled down by Trey Scruggs. He's going to fire it over the backboard. They're going to call a foul on the rebound. That's going to go against number 2, Devin Hale. Actually, you're not going to call a foul. They're going to say he was out of bounds when he grabbed it. I apologize. Little stutter step and go. That's going to result in a tie-up. Malcolm Brown had his man beat. Devin Hale made the recovery and got the tie-up, though. Possession arrow will stay South Charleston ball. We had a lot of scoring in that first quarter. Been slow since 24-24 tie ball game. Good defensive play by both teams, though. 14-footer goes up off the back of the rim. No good for Elijah Martin. Barkley tries his hand at another 3. He can't get it to go in and out for him. It's going to be number 22, Malcolm Brown. He tries going coast to coast. Number 13, I don't have a name for him for the Capital Cougars. Came and undercut him. Hit the ball out of his hands, and great defensive play by number 13 to save the bucket. Home team wants a foul. If you're wearing a blue jersey, you're saying that was great defense. Deep three, 4 feet behind the line. That's going to be just short for Saunders. Turnover now. Can't tell who got it, but it's going to come down this way. It's going to be Martin in the corner. He's going to dish it under to Kellum. Kellum back to Saunders, and he's going to get fouled on the floor. No shot. That's going to be number 23, Trey Scruggs, going up. He was going to send that one into the seats if he had a shot of blocking it, but instead gets called for the foul. Good sportsmanship there by Trey Scruggs to go over and shake Saunders' hand and say, hey, man, didn't mean to do that to you. Always a hard foul when a guy comes down and lands straight on your back. That'll put them into the bonus. I believe they're in the double bonus, so he should shoot 2. St. Saunders' first one rattles in. Saunders 1 from 2 for the line. South Charleston gets the offensive rebound, and then promptly turns it over. And then they get the steal. Elijah Martin was in on all of that action. It's going to be Deshaun Williams on the other end bringing it back. He's going to rally the troops and slow it down as he didn't have any numbers coming the other way. He calls his own number down the right-hand side. They're going to call Barkley on the foul. Say was on the arm. He's going to get 2 shots for Deshaun Williams coming up. (25-24), 1-point lead. Deshaun Williams going to look to extend that by 2 if he can. He's been short on all his foul shots tonight. Even the ones he's made, he's got to rattle in. Early in the season, hard to get that depth from the foul line. He's going to step back in for his second shot. He's typically a very good foul shooter. So surprising to see that early on. You know, a little late in the game, you expect that with some tired legs, but see if he could rally here. He can't get the roll. Remains a 1-point lead for Capital. South Charleston, I apologize. Capital going back to their base offense. Going to try to get some motion, some screens. Three's going to go up. It's going to be off the mark. Deshaun Williams on the other end for the rebound. He's going to go coast to coast, passes it to his buddy Kellum, and he's going to go off the glass and in. What a luxury it is for this South Charleston coaching staff to have every one of their players that can rebound and also run it the other way. And what a luxury it is for Capital to have a guy like Barkley who can get hot from downtown and tie it up at 27-27. What a shot by Grant Barkley. Took under a minute here to play in the first half, all knotted up at 27. Steel's not going to go. Saunders going to make a guy miss. Might have got tipped. It might have been Barkley on the back end tipping it, but that shot was no good for Saunders. .26 seconds to go. Capital's going to call timeout, talk about what they want to do for the last shot. And we'll be back after this.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got 26 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. All knotted up at 27. It'll be Capital ball on the inbounds. They also retain the possession arrow. Had a lot of action in that first half. It was, I believe, 19-16 at the end of the first quarter. It's 27-27 here as we near the end of the second. A lot of speed, a lot of great ball handling, a lot of great defense, a lot of high-flying action. Everything you want to see in an early matchup. Between what you got to assume is a quad A contender in South Charleston and a triple A contender in Capital. I know it's early in the season, but if you're putting your early predictions, and now I would expect to see both these teams make deep runs in their sectional and state playoffs. So it's great that we get to see this crosstown rival match up here. South Charleston, you assume. Oh, they get the kick. Kellum disagrees. He doesn't think I kicked it. Or he kicked it, I apologize. He's saying I did not kick it. The other referee comes in. He's going to explain it to his buddy. He can go explain it to the coach. They don't like what they hear. But unfortunately, the basketball court is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship, and the guys in the striped shirts make all the rules and the calls. They're going to say capital ball. Standing room only crowd getting antsy here as we near the end of the second quarter. Both student sections have been standing the whole game. Very Duke-esque of them. Barkley from the corner for three. He can't get it to go. Going to be a rebound pulled in by Martin. He's going to get fouled. I believe they're going to call that on number 2, Devin Hale. I don't have official stats. I believe that's Hale's second or third. 14 seconds to play here. PA announcer not helping me out. Nothing getting fed in my ear from him. But that will send Martin to the line to shoot 2. Martin's first one rattles in and out. No good. South Charleston struggling from the charity stripe today, not able to pick up some of the free points at the free throw line. That's a big difference maker in this game right now. If they would be probably 10 or 12% better shooting, they'd have a commanding lead here. But they just can't get them to fall, and Martin's going to go 0 for 2 on the line. 10 seconds. Robinson back in the game. You think he's going to want to get the last shot. He kicks it to his buddy in the corner. Going to be up and off the mark. No good. Going to be out of bounds with 0.6 seconds. They're going to give it to South Charleston. You assume off the Devin Hale miss that it'll be a quick inbound. That'll be the end of it. Going to be tipped. Nothing can do. Shotty Williams throws it down the other end. Not even close on that one. And that's how the first half's going to end, 27-27. I'm Craig Broman on HDMedia. We hope you join us after halftime.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagles Nest Restaurant and Lounge. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagles Nest Restaurant just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
Serving the area one truck at a time for over 60 years, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is in your neighborhood each and every day working to keep your family warm and comfortable. With cooler days ahead and winter right around the corner, now's the time to schedule your home HVAC system tune-up and preventive maintenance. If you need a new system and received a quote from another company, give Mullen a chance to take a second look. Right now we're offering 0% financing on a new Ream home system and includes a 10-year worry-free warranty. Remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Experts at survival, so you know the importance of buckling up.
Mountaineers are always free, but we're not free from consequences.
Crashes can happen anywhere. When you don't buckle up, you increase your risk of dying in a crash.
If writing a ticket can prevent tragedies like the ones I've seen, I'll do it.
Why? Because it saves lives. Always buckle up.
A message from the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagles Nest Restaurant and Lounge. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagles Nest Restaurant just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
Serving the area one truck at a time for over 60 years, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is in your neighborhood each and every day working to keep your family warm and comfortable. With cooler days ahead and winter right around the corner, now's the time to schedule your home HVAC system tune-up and preventive maintenance. If you need a new system and received a quote from another company, give Mullen a chance to take a second look. Right now we're offering 0% financing on a new Ream home system and includes a 10-year worry-free warranty. Remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
When working traffic across West Virginia, dealing with deaths and injuries is the toughest part of the job.
Around here, we're experts at survival, so you know the importance of buckling up.
Mountaineers are always free, but we're not free from consequences.
Crashes can happen anywhere. When you don't buckle up, you increase your risk of dying in a crash.
If writing a ticket can prevent tragedies like the ones I've seen, I'll do it.
Why? Because it saves lives. Always buckle up.
A message from the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime is over. Teams are about to take back to the court. It's 27-27 to start this second half. Might as well be a 0-0 ball game. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. A lot of coaches will tell you, and the finish to this one should be wild and wonderful. A lot of action so far, a lot of speed, a lot of size, a lot of capability from both of these teams. Plenty of athleticism. Saw it on display all in the first half. Hoping to see a lot of that here in the second half. Been some miscues by both teams, but, early in the season, that's expected. You're a little out of sorts here and there on some things, but hopefully the coaches got that ironed out at the half, and we'll be ready for part two. Capital gets the ball first to start. Going to dribble off his toe. That's out of bounds on Elijah Bennett. Not sloppy basketball so far, but there have been a good number of turnovers. And I chalk that up to some good early season defense. It's always easier to get in your defensive game than it is your offensive game. as you come out to start the season. That's going to be some body banging underneath. Kellum's not going to get it to go. He's going to get his own rebound. He's going to get put in an arm bar as he got that offensive rebound. That's going to go on the floor. That'll be against number 23, Trey Scruggs, picking up a foul. Kellum went to the line, but he was clearly not in the act of shooting. The refs got that one right. They'll send him down along the baseline. Got the man to jump. Jumps inside for a 17-footer long off the rim. Corner three for Capital, no good. Scruggs got the rebound, but the ball got knocked back out of his hand to Saunders, who goes coast to coast, and he puts it up on the right-hand side for two. First points of the second half go to Zane Saunders and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Robinson loses the handle. Saunders comes up with the steal. Shawty Williams calls his number from 19 feet, and that's going to be nothing but net. I said in the first half, if he gets cooking, he can really play, and that was a beautiful shot by Deshaun. I apologize. Elijah Bennett steps a lot along the baseline. Couple early turnovers here. It's a 4-point deficit for Capital. Turnovers like this might open this one wide open. Good man-to-man defense by Hale. Williams can't get the three to go. Going to be an offensive rebound pulled down by Elijah Martin. They're going to say when he got that offensive rebound, he was fouled. And it'll be South Charleston ball. Some confusion there. The Capital players were walking the other way, thought maybe it was going to go on him, but they said no, it was not on him. He was fouled. Williams from the baseline gets it to rattle and then bounce off the glass and in. Capital looking for their first points of the second half. Barkley gets the sidestep. He puts the three up. He's going to be long off the iron. He had a couple great shots late in the second half, but he can't get that one to fall. Second quarter. What a move by Zane Saunders. Little stutter step and go, and he slams it home. 8-point lead now for the Black Eagles. I'll tell you what, between Saunders and Kellum, they both can get to the rim, and that's going to be Robinson losing his feet and going to be the turnover. Williams in trouble, but he finds Saunders. Saunders looking to do it again. He starts driving the lane. He's going to put it up from 12 feet. Can't get it to go. Barkley spins back in. He's going to be Kellum came with a help defense. They're going to get it up to him, and that's going to be David Robinson making a great defensive play to keep an easy basket out of Roman Kellum's hands. Saunders dunked it last time he had it. Puts up the three this time, but it's going to be short. A little bit of wild dribble in there for Elijah Bennett. He loses the handle. Shawty Williams loses the handle as he tries to get it over to his teammate. That's going to go out of bounds, go back Capital's way. A little helter-skelter here in the last minute and a half, I'd say, as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. They're going to say the Capital defender touched the ball before it went out of bounds. Capital coaches are raising their hands. They wondering what's going on. Refs say play on. That's going to be Kellum underneath. He's going to go up and under from the left to the right. Nice reverse layup there by Roman Kellum. Three-pointer goes up, and that's off the mark. Capital can't get going early here. And that's going to be a big pass from Saunders to Kellum to Martin, but they can't get it to go. Beautiful tic-tac-toe pass, but can't get it to flow. That's going to be high off the glass. That's going to be number 2, Devin Hale, picking up the Capital Cougars' first points of the second half. That was a much-needed bucket by these Cougars. It was starting to get a little out of control there as South Charleston jumped out to a 10-point lead. But now Hale go to the line to bring it back within 7. I believe the South Charleston section was yelling, "You can't stop him," when Roman Kellum took that last basket, or last trip down the lane to the basket. And I'll tell you what, I don't think you can stop him. You might be able to contain him here or there, but he is a force to be reckoned with. Shot's no good. Saunders on the defensive rebound. Williams along the baseline. He puts up the 14-footer, won't go. The South Charleston team has so many weapons, you can't contain them. All you can really do is hope for a few misses and a few rebounds, and so far Capital's been able to do that. On the offensive side, Capital, they have a ton of guys that can get to the rim. They got a lot of athleticism. They just can't get some shots to fall here early in the second. Going to be a smart play there by Malcolm Brown. He throws it off the defender and will maintain possession. Capital's getting some shots. They're open. Open shots are getting to the rim. But unfortunately, they just can't get them to fall, and that's going to cause an 8-point deficit with 3:20 to go in the third. Barkley's going to pick up the foul as he was guarding Malcolm Brown the whole way down the court. Called it at the top of the key, so they're going to be a side out of bounds right in front of the South Charleston bench. Still a packed house, still standing room only. Crowd's quieted down a little bit now as the home team has the 8-point lead. South Charleston slows it down a little bit, but turnover. Cam Harris comes up with the steal. Robinson's shot from 3 goes up. That's going to be long. Harris with the offensive rebound. He kicks it to Barkley. Barkley back to Harris. He gets one, nothing but net. Harris comes up with the big steal, the big offensive rebound, and the big three-pointer pulls within 5. Shotty Williams had numbers, but he decided to pull it back out. He'll line up for the 3. Might have been tipped on the shot there. So he had the defender coming at him. It's hard sometimes when a guy's coming right in your face to get that shot off. Turnover. And that's going to be an injured. Barkley went down. He got hit in the head. He's still down. It's going to be an up and under for Zane Saunders on the other end. It's going to be a timeout. I believe it's going to be Capital. They're not even going to give Barkley the timeout for the head injury, and we'll be back after this.
Ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in South Charleston. I'm Craig Broman. This is HDMedia Game Day, bringing you the matchup between the Capital Cougars and the home team, South Charleston Black Eagles. 2:07 to play in the third, and the home team's up 7. A lot of back and forth, a lot of action all game long, and as we saw, that last probably 2.5 minutes was nothing but back and forth action. Both these teams love to run. They have the athleticism, the size, and speed to do so. So buckle up. It's going to be a great 10 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in an early season matchup. When we left you, it was a long baseball pass for a layup from Saunders after Barkley from Capital got hit and taken to the floor with a no call. Then we went to the timeout. That's where we left you. That's where we're at now. Some confusion. Not sure what the ref's waiting on. Ref's telling them, hey, I know it was a timeout, but it was after a made basket. You can run if you want as South Charleston comes out in the full court man-to-man press. Throw it to the corner, which every coach advises against. Somehow going to be able to get that one out, and then that's going to be a foul called on Tavares Porter. One of those ones as a Capital coach, you hate to see the inbound pass go to the corner. As a South Charleston coach, you hate to see you bail a guy out with a foul call. But that's what happened. 2 minutes to play here in the third. Robinson drives lane. He puts one up from 13 foot. It's going to be no good. He's gone cold in the second half. He had a couple fouls early. He's got to watch on as he presses. Doesn't want to pick up another one 40 feet from the basket. That's going to be a nice crisscross applesauce from Zane Saunders and in. If you don't get that crisscross applesauce reference, I assume your kid's over 10 years old, and I apologize. Kick out to Barkley. He thinks about the three, but he decides against it. The South Charleston team recovers so quickly. That's going to be Martin. He's going to reach in, get the steal, and then he's going to travel as he was trying to corral the ball there along the sideline. So it'll go back to Capital. You saw the speed that I've talked about throughout this game. You saw it there from Elijah Martin. It was, a step and a half, and he's across the court in the offensive guy's face. Really makes it hard for teams to get shots off. Barkley's going to have Saunders right in his face. He goes up over top of him, and he gets it to fall. Barkley's had a few shots high up over the defenders so far tonight. That's going to be a beautiful take by Porter down the left-hand side. He says, I can do off the glass and high as well myself. On the other end, it's going to be Kellen called for the reach-in as Cam Harris was crossing in front of him with the ball. Kellum doesn't think it was a foul, but most defenders never do. It was on the floor, so it'll be a side out for Capital. Referees disagree with me. They said we're going to take it out underneath. Barkley stayed standing out of bounds for a long time after he inbounded that play. It was a very weird inbound situation. 25 to go here in the third. Capital ball. Barkley makes the man miss. Throws up the long three, no good. Porter on the rebound. South Charleston looking to run, 10 on the clock. Pull it back out, going to play for the last shot as they preserve a 7-point lead going into the end of the third. Williams high off the glass. He won't get it to fall. David Robinson heaves one down the other end off the glass, but it was after the buzzer. Won't matter anyway. That's how the third quarter will end, 43-34. We'll be back after this.
When working traffic across West Virginia, dealing with deaths and injuries is the toughest part of the job.
Around here, we're experts at survival, so you know the importance of buckling up.
Mountaineers are always free, but we're not free from consequences.
Crashes can happen anywhere. When you don't buckle up, you increase your risk of dying in a crash.
If writing a ticket can prevent tragedies like the ones I've seen, I'll do it.
Why? Because it saves lives. Always buckle up.
A message from the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the South Charleston Rec Center. I'm Craig Broman, and this is HDMedia's Game Day High School Basketball Cast. Coming to you live. It is 43-34 lead for the home team, South Charleston Black Eagles over the Capital Cougars. Been a great matchup so far. We've seen athleticism, we've seen speed, we've seen shooting, we've seen some high-flying dunks. Got to love all of this in a high school matchup. I believe this 9-point lead is the largest lead for any team in the night. It was pretty close until midway through the third. It opened up there, and South Charleston went on a run, and Capital just can't find the bottom of the net. They've been getting open shots, but they can't seem to get them to fall. Little helter-skelter here to start the fourth. It's going to be a three from the corner. No good. Saunders gets the offensive rebound. Corner three coming the other way, no good. Saunders tries for the offensive rebound again, but off his hand and out of bounds. Actually, they're going to say Saunders was over his back. It's going to be Capital's ball. South Charleston's very confused. Porter's underneath to inbound it, but they're on defense. The other ref straightens them out. And we're going to get to play a little bit of basketball. Barkley going to drive the lane. He's going to get wrangled by Saunders. Capital fans want a foul, no call. Going back the other way. That's going to be number one, David Robinson, going up, tipping it off the glass, getting a block. He throws a nice pass underneath to Elijah Bennett, but he can't get the basket to go. Tip ball, they're going to say no over and back. Going to be a little floater, and that's going to fall. Malcolm Brown for two. Actually, I think they're going to say the Saunders was on that side of the court anyway, so it didn't matter for an over and back call. No one had possession in the forecourt. What a move by Robinson. He shakes a defender, puts it up, but can't get it to go. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be number 15, Shotty Williams. Robinson started out the night hot, had a couple great passes, a couple great buckets himself. Kind of gone cold since he's gotten a little bit of foul trouble. Going to go to the charity stripe, try to get his momentum back. Not going to find it on the first one. Second shot upcoming for Robinson. Hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, rolls around and in. Going to pull it to a 10-point deficit now for the Capital as they bring out the man-to-man press. Fan behind me yelling, do something, number 22 to Malcolm Brown, and he did something there for you, fan. Right down the lane on the right-hand side. No good on the shot there for Capital. Shotty Williams on the rebound. Robinson with the quick hands giving him fits. Saunders going to drive. He's going to go up. He's going to try to dunk it, but he's going to get fouled on the way up. Barkley says, I'm going to take one for the team and not give him the easy bucket. That'll send Saunders to the line to shoot two. It's a 12-point lead for the Black Eagles. Going to look to extend it to 14 after Saunders is done here. Oh, he gets a sweet baker's roll on that one and gets it to fall. Couple substitutions. Saunders will shoot his second. Nothing but net on that one. Points it out to a 14-point lead with 5:50 to play here in the fourth. Capital's got to get going. They got to do something soon. Like I said, they've been cold in the second half. They only have 6 points so far in the second half. I apologize. 8 points in the second half. Couldn't do the math in my head. Capital slow playing it now. Down by 14. Not the time to really run a set offense here. They're going four corners. Going to be high off the glass for Robinson. He's going to get it to go. Shotty Williams on a beautiful pass to Saunders. He's going to miss the dunk. Capital's got a chance now to drive into this lead. They got numbers. Up and under is going to be no good from Darius Thomas, but Elijah Bennett on the follow. Cuts it back down to 10. South Charleston fans behind me want the hand check. They're going to say no. They're going to say Shotty stepped on the line. It's going to go Capital ball. The fans behind me are beside themselves, and I think I am too. Now Capital's coaches, whoa, why are we not inbounding it? Some early season confusion here in the South Charleston Rec Center. Capital's down by 10 here. Just over 4 minutes to play. Robinson calls his own number along the baseline. He puts it up left hand but can't get it to fall. Going to be a rebound by Brown. Capital City stepped out of bounds. They're going to say no. Getting a little out of hand now. Refs decide to call a foul and slow it down. Malcolm Brown getting called on the foul. It'll go Capital ball. They're down 10 with 3:44 to play. Got to do a little bit if they want to cut into this deficit and make a run here. Capital fans disgruntled behind me about some of the slow play that's coming out of their team as they're down 10. What a move, what a spin move. That's going to be number 5, Elijah Bennett. Nice little spin move, 6-footer for 2. Number 2, Tavares Porter, high off the glass. They're calling him T-Mac from behind me. Keeps it at a 10-point lead for South Charleston. Robinson loses the handle on it. Pulls it back in, kicks it out for the 3, but they can't get it to fall. That's been the story in the second half for Capital. Just good shots, open shots, just can't get it to do anything. That's going to be Roman Kellum driving the left-hand side with a two-handed slam as he puts him up 13 with 2:30 to play. Barkley had a hand in his face, comes up short on the shot. Mack with the steal. It's going to go to Tavares Porter. He's going to put it up for 2. And this South Charleston crowd is going nuts. They're starting to feel it as they go up by 14 with 2:19 to play. The home crowd's loving it. Some people are headed for the exits. They know that might be all she wrote. We hope you don't exit. We hope you stay here and keep listening to my sweet voice, bringing you the last 2 minutes and 19 seconds of coverage. As far as Porter going for the three-point play. Limping a little bit there as he took a step back from the foul line. He got hit pretty hard going to the hoop. It's a great defense also. That whole transition play was nothing but hustle from the Black Eagles. Going to be short on the shot. Rebound goes to Cam Harris. Robinson slowing it down. Capitals coach might know this one might be a little bit out of reach, so they're going to work on their offensive game set. It's going to be long off the back of the iron. It's getting a little bit chippy. It's going to be number 13, Darius Thomas on the reach-in foul. Second time tonight, the refs had to wipe some extra moisture off the ball. South Charleston with a 14-point lead. We tick under 2. That's going to be number 22 putting the shot up. Can't get it to go, Malcolm Brown. Long outlet pass. Robinson went up for the dunk. He couldn't get it to go. Brown, a little stutter step, takes it up. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Will stay South Charleston ball under the hoop. Both sets of fans getting a little bit restless with the last 95 seconds to play. Shotty Williams for 3 from the corner. Undeniably putting this one out of reach now, buying some type of miracle. And that's a timeout from Capital. We'll be back after this.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 90 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. The home team, South Charleston Black Eagles, have a commanding 17-point lead over the visiting Capital Cougars. We had a lot of action in the first half. Both teams trading baskets back and forth. Unfortunately, the Capital Cougars got put in the meat locker, got cold. Haven't been able to get shots to fall here in the second. Just 14 second-half points, and that's been the difference maker. Robinson goes coast to coast. He picks up the foul and the bucket. He'll go to the line for the three-point play. I love the way this kid plays. David Robinson, listed as a sophomore. Got to watch him a lot last year as a freshman. A couple games against South Charleston, a couple games against GW. He just plays his heart out. He has the athleticism, the speed. He's fun to watch. But, man, he plays hard whistle to whistle. You saw it there. Down big, he still gets a three-point play to go. Down 14, 124. Capital bringing out the press, trying to maybe make a last-ditch effort at it. Shot's going to go up and no good. That was Malachi Hall on the miss. Robinson for 2. He gets it to go. He's getting hot now, but it might be a little too late. South Charleston having trouble with his man-to-man press. Under 40 seconds to go here, and they got a 12-point lead. It's going to be number 13, Darius Thomas, called on a foul. Reached in on number 3, Isaiah Scott. South Charleston student section giving the old na-na-na-na, hey, goodbye chant. Telling them warm up the buses. Luckily, it's warm enough outside. I don't think you need the car started tonight. might over the next couple days and the rest of this basketball season. Speaking of which, HDMedia will be bringing you plenty of live action throughout the season. So check your listing on HDMedia Plus, a Post-Gazette production, or I apologize, and Herald Dispatch will be on there as well. Check out who's playing. You get the live streams. If you can't catch it live, you can always catch it on a replay. First shot for Scott in. He goes 2 for 2, nothing but net on both from the line. 34 seconds to play here. Capitals going to bring it up one more time. Last-ditch effort. Nice backdoor pass from Robinson to Thomas for 2. Three-pointer goes up. It's going to be off the back of the iron. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go Capital ball. They're going to say that was off Malachi Hall. Both teams playing hard to the end, something you love to see here early in the season. Robinson takes it to the hole. He gets it to fall. Can end up being a 10-point deficit as we tick under 7. Ten points is how it'll end. The home team, South Charleston Black Eagles, 60. The visiting Capital Cougars fall with 50. I'm Craig Broman. This is HDMedia. We thank you for watching. Have a great night.